Okay. Hey Zanele. Thanks for joining. Still waiting for Ubra.
See?
Yo, finally. Finally.
Kwenze njani izinto zabelungu?
Hayibo izinto zabelungu zisibukisa neze ebusuku.
Khuleka kuzoba strong. Ngijwayele lezi ungasabi.
Yeah.
You good?
Oh man. Okay. Yes, I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I'm awesome. I'm super extradocious. I'm trying to share la ukuze soba nabantu abazokwazi ukusijoyina. There we go. All right. Hello, guys. Hello. It's Brother Neu, your boy NK1 NK1. Yazi ukuthi isendlini yathandeka la, but I am taking over today. So, Thandeka, now
Sure.
my people are able to see you, manje. I have shared this to also my on my timeline and to other groups I have on Facebook and to other pages,
Okay.
so everyone can see. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Thank you very much, guys. Today I'm interviewing Thandeka, guys. Most of you guys know her. All the way from Empangeni, but I can't introduce her, guys. We are in Ogmele Kulmele, guys. I promise you this is going to be amazing. We're going to learn a lot from this young, wise, intelligent, smart, clever lady, Thandeka. Thandeka, introduce yourself so sizoqhubeka ne-interview yethu.
Okay, how am I appreciating Gaga? Okay, hi guys. I am Thandeka Mdletshe from Empangeni. I am 24 years old. I am a born again believer. I recently finished my degree at UKZN, and I am doing my graduate program at Bidvest. I'm a founder of a company called Women in Media Photography. It's like a ladies only photography company, and also a founder of an NPO called Impact, based la in Corn. So yeah.
Awesome, wonderful. Yo, 24 years old, but it's like you are 35.
Not even. Ngathi angakaqali nje.
Yo, niyezwa-ke guys, lo muntu usayi-introducer already, mina I'm amazed, and yena uthi akakaqali. That means there's a lot she needs to unpack for us, guys. There's a lot she needs to unpack for us. We're gonna learn a lot from her. So let's just start. Ngiqala ukukubona. When was the first I saw you? Or 2019, eh? Yeah, I think it was 2019.
Yeah, it was a wedding.
Wawuthiwa yini lento labantu abahlela imishado? Wedding planner.
Wedding
Yeah.
plan.
Oh, wedding planner.
Oh my. Shut up.
Busy.
Sorry, can we just shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Casa, because if it wasn't for them at their wedding, yes, shout out.
Yeah, shout out to them, guys. Shout out to them, because ngaqala ukukubona lapha G5, and then I saw you, and then we met lapha Gokasa. So shout out to them. ukuthi basihlanganise sho uNkulunkulu wazi ukuthi wesihlanganisela ukuthi kube khona lolu suku nje. So I'm hearing you have a company, Women in Media. That's and also only women. Why only women? Wasivalela ngaphandle thina indaba.
Anginivaleli ngaphandle. Vele nina, I think you guys, it's a male dominated industry. The photography, well, the media and the industry. So it's guys. And you know, I just had this love, Guti. I just wish, you know, what I can have a company where it's just only girls. And, you know, just being girls, it's not good to trying to compete, you know, with men, because we just sonking, we're on different leagues. So there's no way we can compete, you know, with men, but we're just trying to put our foot, you know, make our mark in the industry. And yeah, that's just the heart behind it.
Wow.
Nanokuthi nje singene la engajwayelekile ukuthi yabo uthola umuntu wesifazane khona. Yeah.
Wow, wonderful. Ngakubona usaqala usaphatha icamera lapha. I was like, maybe uyazenzela nje into oyithandayo. Then few months, boom, hayibo, Women in Media. Sisuse company ngabo ukuthi lo muntu wesifazane akayibekile phansi. So if you're saying women only in your company, abantu wesifazane kuphela nje abaku-Women in Media, abashuthayo, abenze abaproducayo, aba-editayo, it's only women.
Yes, 100%.
Where do you get all these women, and how do you discover ukuthi they can do this?
For now, we're a team of 3. Yeah, which is my friend and my sister and 2 other ladies about Ababakona part-time. So basically it's the love. You know, once you have the love for something, you know, the sky is the limit. My skills, you get them along the way. Experience, you get it along the way. I think it just goes for anything. If you have love for it, you know, uyakwazi ukuthi indlela nje iyahlangana.
Yeah, where there's love, there's a way.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, I love that. It's very rare and it's very good when abantu besifazane benza izinto beyisukumela bezenzela. Because thina sikhulela ngathini sikhulela kwi-society la khona kwaziwa khona ukuthi umuntu wesifazane nje akenzi lutho, indoda ekumele yenze izinto. So that's like very great of you guys. That's very wise of you ukuthi like nicabange into nje like ehlukile. Yazi into ebuhlungu ngathi abantu abamnyama, especially women, abantu besifazane bazi ukuthi mabekhula kumele bafundele kuba onesi, kumele babe othisha. Everyone is running after one thing, yabo, of which is not a good idea. So like angifuni uqamba, I was impressed kulokhuza kwi-Women in Media. But I didn't know ukuthi behind it's only abantu besifazane. I thought maybe uqamba igama nje Women in Media, mhlambe wena ubatshela ngawo ukuthi hey, I'm here now. I'm here. I'm in the game. I'm gonna show you. So I'm amazed mostly behind Women in Media, it's only women. So naba nabantu bakhala womanly, msindazo phambili ngembokodo, womandla. Yo, alright, ngiyabona ke lento ukuthi singabantu besifazane manje. So
I was khona. It's yeah, Uzo said we need to take out space, you know. We're not competing with men. Different leagues, we have different roles. Nati, we're just trying to, you know, be visible in our own rights, in our own space. Sibonagan.
Yeah. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I remember my spiritual father said, if men, when I see things or hear things like this, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, because even the Bible says, Joel chapter 2 verse 23 says, sons and daughters shall prophesy. No more sons, but sons and daughters shall prophesy. So if ngempela silele, you guys are going to take over, because what if manje siyalala sesiyabheka, boom, Women in Media is all over. SABC Women in Media manje into ezoba inkinga ukuthi ngeke Women in Media masithathe over thina sosala ngaphandle kwamanje i-produce abantu besifazane i-director abantu besifazane yabo everything is abantu
Yeah.
besifazane. It's a good thing, guys. So nidila nani?
For now we do photo shoots, we do events, weddings, yeah, parties, nje sisa glow, nje what do you call it? Brackets. Yabo, sifuna ukukhula khona. Sibe no-show ukuthi you know what, you're running with this. We also do graduation shoots. Yeah. So nje we're still in that space.
So how you guys get ama gigs or how you guys like get imsebenzi ni marketa kanjani?
We do have a page, and which is Wim Photography on Facebook and Wim Photos One on Instagram. And even on our personal pages, when we had a shoot, see our post, and just so that people see our work, they see what we do. And the important thing, buying into why are we doing this, which is just the heart and the love for taking pictures, making memories, and making people happy. It's on the average benza abantu happy shem.
That's why often kube i-photograph.
Not really. Indaba yami photography iqale ekhaya because it was something that my dad was doing. So, and I just the heart grew ngisho njalo from there because I think I was in grade 8. Qale mhlawumbe ngumbambela i-stencil lights or umbambela ini ngiphakamisa amabhokisi nani nani. So I think from there you just uthando yabo liyangena, and you see even like the challenges, because one of the things angangijwayele ukuyibona on nje on shoots or even on events, uthola ukuthi ngizoshutha umuntu and umuntu athi sizophuma nje leso sithombe ngoba nje kushutha intombazane, mina ngazi ukuthi amantombazane siyashutha, at that time, it would discourage, but I think as time went on, I understood that it was for a particular reason, and now could sort of like shifted and directed me because you know what, I want this more than I realized. So yeah.
Wow, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. I can see some compliments la kwama comments. Nangu uJ West J uthi into ethokozisayo ngewomen in media ukuthi ekuphusha umsebenzi and equality before you even discover the unexpected. Wow, yokuthi it's only women. Wow, J. Ngazi ukuthi uJ uyayazi into akhuluma ngayo. You guys are getting ama compliments. Yo, I can't wait guys ukushada ngimqashe nami ngoba sengiyazi ukuthi hayi engazi ukuthi isipanishe nina shaya. I can't wait ukuthi ngishade ngimqashe. So awusho when ngesikhathi niphusha lento umsebenzi like oqala enabonga ngathi uthi wona umsebenzi omkhulu enawuthokozele nawuthola kanjani, and manje uthola, how did you guys feel?
Major one, I think it would be running a graduation promo esikoleni because bengifunda e-UKZN Westville. So we started ukuzoba grad and we had posters sizoshutha abantu for grad, and the response was amazing. The response nje, even per session I'd get like 2 or 3 clients, omunye ngithi ngizokushutha before the grad, omunye ngizomshutha like after. And for us it just humbled, it humbled us. Mind you, I was still using an old camera engangithole ekhaya eyayibuye igqulekile. But for God's grace, I don't know where I would be without God. But when I looked at the pictures, the way my clients, were happy, I'm like, yo, just was one feel. And from the capital, kancane kancane. So I think for me that was, one of our biggest things as and I'm like, wow, okay, yeah.
hayi sengisebenza kakhulu mase sengishuta ngisho nemishado ayishuthi intweni isihamba phela imishado into eserious kakhulu mase usukwazi nokuqasha emshadweni shuthi hayi intweni seniphusha kakhulu. So I know you guys said there's 3 of y'all. Women in media consists of 3 people. But I'm sure ukuthi there's one person okuyena like ngathini owaba yi-founder waba ne-vision ye-women in media, and maybe you invited friends because the vision can only come into one person, and maybe that person can share the vision with the other visionaries. So ubani kahle kahle waqhamuka ne-strategy, okay, you know what guys, as much as mhlampe senza izinto ezikanje, but what if senza into kanje, mhlampe waqhamuka ne-vision and then the other 2 followed. Ubani wafika ne-vision ukuthi okay asenze into kanje ezoba kanje kanje.
Sesingasho ukuthi uye lesisokhuluma naye. Sesingayibeka kanjalo sithi hayi yaqhamuka naye lo sisi lo. Yeah.
So apart from assist ubaba wakho, yini enye yakwenza ukuthi let me do this on my own?
Okay, I mean, I'm a person othanda to empower, you know, other people. Besides my love for photography, I think I just had lento ukuthi if I get into, you know, this space,
Yeah.
an industry okunzima ukungena kuyo,
Yeah.
and even in capital, it's not easy. You can't wake up and decide to get into, you know, photography and stuff. But
Yeah.
you know, I just had that passion was if I just can be, you know, that one person that someone else can look up to, you know, even if engekasaba or yeah, whatever business umuntu decide ukungena kuyo ungasabanga media whatever, but if I can be, you know, some sort of point of reference. If Thandeka did it, you know, surely Nami, if I put my mind into something or if I love something, then most definitely I can be able to do what I want. So I think that's also, you know, one of the reasons why I started.
Wow. As you are speaking, I'm seeing the leadership in you, because if you a leader, the language in a leader is always speaks of empower, because every time whatever that you see, you want other people to see it too. Like umuntu ofuna ukuvula amehlo ukuthi this is what I see, guys. Yeah, but so you are a leader, because a leader, a true leader, I always say a powerful leader is a leader that maybe talks sweet words and powerful words, but a true leader is a leader that creates other leaders, a person that empowers other people, a person that makes other people to discover themselves. Of which I've learned that from you. We impact. That's why I'm so like excited for us to talk about more like because we impact. Impact because I know a lot of people abazothola usizo lapha ku impact nangu Luyanda lapha uthi I am definitely having them on my future events. So guys, sesitholile ilokhu izipiki yokuqala kwi-interview nangu Luyanda i-event. Luyanda ungathiki mase uthola i-event mase usucabanga abanye abantu i-event nje kontatha uThandeka immediately soon because and then bazokushayela isipani sakho mfethu. Nimzwile guys ukuthi sometimes abantu babe bathatha kancane ngoba beabantu besifazane, but isipani sabo sebakhulumela yona into ebalekile guys le ukuthi ukhulunyelwe isipani sakho. Shout out to Nobuhle Ndlovu. I can see you are watching. Thank you very much. We are interviewing this lady Thandeka Mdletshe, usisi we-media. Thandeka, do you see yourself maybe ushuta ama-movie, ama-series, soapies, all these things esiyibuka ku-TV? Maybe do you even see yourself shooting NK1 Show Masiko TV?
Engakusho nje ukuthi the sky is the limit, you know. Yeah, but I think we might specialize on weddings, but yeah.
So for now,
angifuni ukuyivalela, so ingakho ngishiya ngokuthi nje the sky is the limit.
Oh yeah. So sesibonela
Yeah.
kwezethu. All
I know
right.
ibonela kwezini. Sengoposta ngisho ukuthi, you know,
Yeah.
yeah, sesila manje. Sesike
Yeah, man.
noyibonela nani.
Okay, location.
Yeah,
Wow,
sinobona.
thank you very much, Thandeka, for sharing with us. Guys, now if you're a woman, guys, you know ukuthi isikhathini esiphila kusona manje ukuthi there are no jobs, guys. There are no jobs. Sihlele emakhaya, sihlele nama-degrees, sihlele nama-diploma. So we need to come up with things ezosenza sibe busy. So I'm loving the mindset of uThandeka ukuthi angabe umuntu like ohlala alinda izinto, but kumele senze izinto. Guys, we shouldn't be looking for jobs, but we should create jobs. Imagine nje Thandeka, your company goes big, you will start bonke labantu abafunda mhlawumbe abafundela imedia bazobe sebeqashwe wena. Yabo wena you only had you only had a dream ukuthi okay, I want to do this. Yabo whether ngikufundele noma ngikufundele, but as you said ukuthi everything starts with love. If into uyithanda, yabo ungagcini ngokuyithanda into, uma uyithanda ke ukuwenze wenze something okutshengisa ukuthi into uyayithanda. So women out there, wake up, wake up, wake up. Ningabuka abantu besilisa bedominator nikhona with some abantu besifazane ayikho into enamandla njengomuntu wesifazane. Njengoba nibizwa ngembokodo nje ukuqonda ukuthi ninamandla. So I hope you guys are inspired by uThandeka of what she's doing. All these things are doing. I hope people are watching you, Thandeka. Don't stop. Don't stop. Even if you feel like you want to give up, you must just remember because there are people who are watching you. Some they won't tell you. They will just like maybe izinto zabo mayingahambi kahle babuke wena. So you are a very great inspiration. Thank you very much for sharing about your journey so far with women in media. I'm hoping, and I know people from my side, I definitely know you get people abaz crash, because whenever I do these meetings, I expect people ukuthi nabo support. As you you should be doing something else, but you are here with us, so they must also support you guys. Please support it, guys. Let us jump to Impact Institute. I'm sure we'll see when you found the foot, Impact. Angazi-ke wawubangeni, but I can see ukuthi wawujule kakhulu and uqala yonke lento le. What was the reason for you ukuthi uthi okay, let me start something like Impact? Why? Siqale nje lapho before we go further. Why Impact?
Oh my, it's always heartwarming mangithola lo mbuzo. Okay, let me start here. Growing up, okay, ekhaya, I'm the middle child. I have an older brother and a younger sister. And ekukhuleni kwami, I just always had this gap, angazi in my heart ukuthi only if I could have a big sister, you know. Only if I can have someone to ask, only if I could have a mentor, you know. And fine ngikhule, and when I got to varsity, I think it was 2017, and God just dropped, you know, this, you know, in my heart, ukuthi, remember ukuthi when you were in high school, when you were growing up, you had this longing, you know, in your heart to have someone to help you, to have someone to look up to have someone who'll be there, you know, not umuntu omdala, but someone that you can relate to. And you know, God started Ninja explaining, you know, there are young girls out there, you know, who need help. You may not be, you know, fully equipped, or you may not have all the answers, but I'm gonna place you, you know, so that you are in a position to bring them and bring other people who can help them.
Mm.
Okay, and at that point, I just wrote it down because I'm like, oh, okay, this thing is so big. Ingaphezu kwami. And at that point, I think it was just still limited to just girls.
Yeah.
And just praying about it and just seeking ukuthi-ke Thixo-ke nansi-ke lento enkulu
Mm.
ekumele ngiyenze. um
Yeah.
Things got added, you know. I, and he'd say, I need you to add this as well. I need you
Mm.
to add this as well. I need to add this. And at that
Mm.
time, God was preparing me even as a person, in my relationship with Him and understanding my own identity in Christ. And,
Exactly.
when Jesus says, "Umesehamba, go ye, make disciples," and, being faithful,
Mm.
okay, I'm rephrasing the being painful parts, but it was clear ukuthi what we are here for is to be impactful, and hence
Mm.
the name Impacts Institute. And Le Party Institute, the definition it's a platform or an organization that specializes in something. So us calling, this vision or this move Impact Institute, it's actually always English, but we're specializing with being
Mm.
yeah, no, I'm very honest. But we're specializing with being impactful.
Mm.
Our society needs answers, and as Christians, we cannot be confined in the four walls of the church. When we get to church, angazi noma sengihamba kakhulu, but
No, no, it's your time.
when
It's your
we
time.
when yeah, when we get to church, we are empowered for works of ministry, we're empowered for works of service.
Mm.
Therefore, we can't be limited. We need to go eat on Sunday, and Monday to Saturday we get to work, we present Christ, we be impactful, we provide solutions,
Mm.
for this world. Yeah, let me just stop there for now. But basically,
Wow.
that's why and how Impact was formed.
Wow. Yo, angazi ngithini mfethu. Your stats. I'm just ngathini angazi. I'm overwhelmed, guys. Angazi ngithini. That was very, 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 very great, guys. Like having a vision and not just sitting down with it, but do something. Ngithande le part le ukuthi providing a solution. Yabo leyo part iyona engithande kakhulu le ukuthi like, and also like impacting, because
Yeah,
vele that's what we live for. That is what
yeah,
we live. If Jesus said, let's go out there and make more disciples, you need to go out there and make more leaders, because that's what makes you a leader. Yabo. You serve,
mm,
you serve your gift to the people. If God gave you something, He don't give you that thing because it's not for you, but it's for the world. So if God gives you something, when you must go out there and impact people's life. Yeah, but so I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Okwangampela. I can see people are responding. I can see people are responding. I'm definitely okay. I think this is very inspiring. Thank you for sharing your journey with us. Awesome. Siyazidla ngawe sisomncane, a role model and inspiration. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Nango nobuhle eqhumisa cricket ngiyacasa sempini siyani. Wow, first, what a great start. What a great start. So now, ukuthi everyone ungasibona mhlawumbe ungabona wonke umuntu ehlele emnyango. Abanye behlele ezitolo, abanye behlele la behlele khona, abanye behlele phansi kwama-bridge, abanye behlele emgaqweni. And you think abanayo vision. You think they don't have dreams. Everyone have dreams. But what pushes you to start what you see in your mind? Because if yile nto engihleze ngisho ukuthi if into ikwazi ukungena emqondweni wakho, wakwazi ukuyibona wayicabanga emqondweni wakho, that means ukuthi uyakwazi ukuyenza. If it has a capacity in your brain or in your mind, that means you have the ability to do it. What pushes you ukuthi wena ukuthi okay, you know what, uNkulunkulu sengibonisile lento ngizoyenza kanje, othi ngiyiqala? Because inkinga kuthina iyouth yamanje, inkinga yethu ukuqala. We have so much great ideas, but inking ukuqala. So what pushes you when you go, okay, you know what? Let me start this thing.
Yo, ngingasho ukuthi umnikazi wevision, you know, because for me, my life is centered and is rooted in Christ, you know. Everything that I do is built on Christ, you know. And when God sends someone, he expects them to take the first step and walk. And I remember ukuthi ngqala imali ibingekho, even manje we don't have official sponsors or whatnot, but the only thing that I have is God's word, you know. So it's the assurance ukuthi whatever that he has said, he's faithful to fulfill, you know. I think I mentioned in the finances, you know, God made it clear that even with provision, he'll sort it out. You know, that's the thing. When one gets vision or one gets direction from God, you don't have to cry and worry for provision. It may not come ukala, but you know, just holding on what he has said, it just ikunika amandla nje to just take the first step, you know, take the second step. And and I think njengoba ngishilo ukuthi there was a time where God was just like, you know, shaping my heart and my relationship with him. And I think it was in those moments where I realized the importance of obedience, you know, obedience at the right time, at that time, because why wins after 10 years, and that wouldn't have been obedience. But obedience is, you know, doing it at the time. Yeah, so
Wow. Obedience.
that's it.
Obedience, guys. Obedience. Maybe if singayiminimize ukuze mhlawumbe sikwazi ukuthi sithole sonke ngoba ngiyakubona usungene kumoya. Singathi discipline. Because yabona discipline. Because you know what? Mina into engiyibonile ngeyouth yamanje. We suffer from what we call procrastination. We suffer a lot from procrastination. People have vision and ideas, great ideas, but the thing is they are delaying. But they have great ideas, but they're just sitting, sleeping with their ideas. In the cemeteries is the most richest spot because you found people abalapha bafa namaphupha amakhulu. Those people were suffering from procrastination. They had visions, but they didn't want to start. People always think maybe it's good to start fancy. I always say you don't need to be great to start, but you need to start in order for you to be great. So for you taking a first step, that means you are being disciplined. Masingayishintsha silise phezulu kamoya sidlale kwala moya lento esho ukuthi obedience. When God gives you something and then when trusting God, because we are not nigil, you trusting God, it's okay. God gave me this vision. Mina let me do it. Let me start, and then God needs do your best, and God will do the rest. That is wonderful. I remember my father said, where there is a vision, there is a provision. So thina angazi umsebenzi wathi mncane because ivision sinikwa uNkulunkulu phinde na futhi provisions siphinde sinikwe yena uNkulunkulu uyabona okwethu nje ukuthi nje sithi play along play along. So it's inhle kakhulu mfethu into eyenzile ukuthi uthi ucabanga into enkulu kangaka ungahlali naye futhi at this age at this age khona nje umuntu osecabanga izinto ezinkulu kanje because even us labantu abaphumelelayo manje when yabo mabalandela into mina nginakho ukuthi ngibafunde abantu into engiyifundile mhlawumbe ngilabantu abakwi-age yethu from 24 to 28 from 24 to 28 abantu bese banamaphupho amakhulu amahle inkinga yawo yazini they don't empower people izinto ezinyusa bona kuphela they don't have ideas ezosiza isizwe. They have ideas ezosiza bona nemndeni yabo yabo. It's like they don't care about izwe, yabo. So that's why I liked impact kakhulu. I was following you and ngayithanda kakhulu indaba impact ngathi yabona ke le I have to interview this one and I have to share this one. I have to market this one until you reach the right people. I mean, I pray bese ukuthi le interview ingabona umuntu right. Umuntu ozothi no, I love this lento enzile abantu and inbox you and then provide and sponsor you. Ngeke kuphela u3 months ungasitholanga isponsor but God will send you a sponsor esokwenza ukuthi ubambe ikhanda mase kutshela ukuthi sifuna ukukusponsor ngamalini. So you are doing a great job. You are doing a great job. Okay. Now siyezwa ke manje you want to empower youth. You are impacting people's life. Okay, i-impact idila nani ke manje? Mhlambe sesingangena ke manje ukuthi yiziphi izinto odila nazo? Specifically ukuthi okay when udila nani, impact idila nani? Siyazi ukuthi okay you're trying to impact people's life, you have this mindset of leadership, making more disciples, whatever you can call it. But ngayiphi indlela? Yini yenzayo?
Okay, can I just shortly give you an idea of where I come from, right? Ngishile ekuqaleni ngathi I'm from Empangeni. Yes, endaweni okuthiwa iSodondola, abanye bayazi ngokuthi iseMatshani, right? Lana from my observation, angibakhulumi kabi Nkosi yami abantu bangakithi ngibathanda kabi. There is a great lack of direction. There is, you know, people are, or let me just say youth is so focused or is defined by the social norms. Ukuthi awuvele thina ano asiqede umetri noma sewuqedile vele ngizokwenzani yabo, or ngizofunda, I don't know what I'm studying for, vele nje vele ngizofundelani, you know. So we are, God is calling us to, you know, such people ukuthi we are there to bring a direction. So what impact does, first of all, is a career guidance. We assist with ama-matric applications. Abantu bangahlali umuntu abone ngoba sephasile ethi bengazi ukuthi ngizophasa. And I've encountered so many stories ekanja. And now we're trying to implement ukuthi even grade 9 laba bazosithuza ama-subjects kube ukuthi umuntu already has an idea, you know, of what they want, why are they choosing the subjects, azomyisaphi, what are the available, you know, career options. And besinalento ukuthi futhi we want them to see abantu like that they can relate to, ngizothini aba-made it healer in life or who do not allow, you know, the surroundings, sorry, do not allow ama-surroundings abo ukuthi, you know, aba influence and whatnot. And then okay, I don't want to take long. And then moving from there, we have a sister to sister. Remember that when I started, I thought it's on just the ladies. Basically, sister to sister is like a ladies forum where, you know, we talk as ladies on, you know, issues and things esingabonisana ngazo. But with the name sister to sister, it's easier to relate to your sister than to your mom or to your aunt, you know. So the level of relationship that we horizontal one. So you know, so that's easy for them to talk to us about anything, you know, so that even impact here to be effective, you know. Yeah, and then we have it boys to men, which is in a way.
Before you go to man, let's just go back to career guidance. You also helping abantu ukuthi like baqede isikole, right? Babhale matric, all those stuff. So how do you do it? Mhlawumbe khona la ubaxhumanisa khona noma khona la as impacts eniya khona ukuthi enikwazi ukuthi nikhona ukuthi nisize labo bantu labo ukuthi bakwazi ukuthi like bakwazi ukubhala noma baqhubeke nesikole. And enye into niyababhalela noma niyabasiza ukuthi babhale ukuze bakwazi ukuthi mhlawumbe bathole umatric babo.
Okay. For now, besisasebenza with ama-matriculants. So in that siyenza,
Yeah.
even last year since COVID yonke into besiyenza online. So umuntu beza kithi and simbuze what's the plan, what do they want to apply for. Then we advise them, especially even on ama-degree la uthola ukuthi umuntu uzophuma engawutholi umsebenzi. So we advise on that because, you know, we do have people who are doing different degrees, you know, and nesbaziyo futhi. Then we help them apply your CAO, different institutions, your bursaries, your NSFA. So that's what we were doing last year, you know, pertaining to my career guidance.
Oh, okay. So how abantu babiza kanjani? Like how do you spot people and then like ubabiza ukuthi okay guys, I have this offer, ngifuna ukuthi mhlawumbe niqede o-matric benu, like do you go to them?
Okay, due to last year besebenza nge-social media straight. Yes, because khona even ne-group yangala. So izinto besiyifaka khona-ke, then umuntu who's interested, you know, to get help and whatnot, they just holler at us and we assist. So this time we want to see, since our regulations are sehlile, we'll be able to get in contact, you know, nabantu, and then actually do physical assistance and yeah.
Oh, that's great. Khona abantu osebenzisana nabo?
Kwi-team ye-impact, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So in like in a group.
Yes, C group. We also have nabantu abangama-mentors, babiza ama-mentors, okuyibona abasuke be-hands-on in assisting with indaba zoku-applya nani. Abanye babhekelela on ama-events if you want to have events. So they're just different, you know, rooms and responsibilities.
Oh, iyona-ke lade ngithi ngifuna ukuyazi leyo ukuthi like how do you do it on applying for those people abafuna ukubhala o-matric and like baqhubeke nama-grades and standards abo. So okay, now I understand. So now since sisakule pandemic le, because I guess ayikakopheli, usasebenzela empangeni kuphela or mhlambe ukwazi uku-accommodate wonke umuntu nje okwazi like mhlambe ukuthi like nifinyelele kuyena ngoba since nisebenza like nisebenza kakhulu online, niyakwazi ukuthi nisize abantu abakwezinye indawo?
Okay. Since ku-online besikwazi ukusiza abantu abayonke indawo. But then bese kuya with the extent yosizo umuntu alidingayo. I remember there was this one student, izinto zakhe like wayedinga usizo oluningi. And since Tina based la empangeni, I think in our I'm not sure if it was PMB or eThekwini. So there is our friend. We do have other friends who run an NPO at dealer with, you know, helping with career guidances as well. So we're able to okay, can you just help with, you know, this particular person as well. So masibona ukuthi into is, you know, isiyaslula within like our scope. We do have other, you know, associates that we talk to in that regard.
Oh, okay, wow, wonderful. I think mhlambe okwamanje we-career guidance everyone clear bakuzwile kahle. Also guys, you who are watching, if mhlambe unembuzo, you can ask. Mina ngizoyifundela la usisithandeka engasiphendulela. If maybe you are willing to ask anything from usisithandeka, you guys feel free. Sisithandeka, let us go to sister.
Yes.
I think ngikuzwe kahle mawuthi ngikubambe ekuqaleni usenze introduction ukuthi that kind of a person obongenawo sisomdala, so obefisa ukuba like nosisomdala. So since ungabanga nalo lelo thuba ke, but wakucabanga ukuthi kunjani ukuba usisomdala, wathi okay, let me be usisomdala for usisi abancane, but not only for my blood young sisters, but my nation nje as a whole, South Africa. And you did lento le isister to sister. I remember back then 2 years back, I saw on Facebook Solwandle, right? Kwakune setup nje enhle. Ngakutshela ukuthi mina ngiyakwazi ukulandela umuntu ngimbuke nje. You did something there, and then ngiyakhumbula futhi ungichazela on WhatsApp nge-sister to sister. I was so impressed indlela like ocabanga ngayo, but ukuthi hayibo bapha abanye abantu eSouth Africa bacabanga njengoThandeka. Awuphinde usichazele kahle la nge-sister to sister ukuthi why uthi sister to sister, yabo? Uyichaze nje uyinabe lento le abantu bayi-understand ngoba manje mina indlela wangichazela ngayo ngayizwa, and manje indlela sichaza ngayo manje it's like khona la ujahe khona. Don't worry, what's that now, isikhathi it's 10:05. Maybe let's just give ourselves 10 to 15 minutes because vele siqale late. So awusichazele nge-sister to sister ukuthi why kuthiwa sister to sister and isizaphi.
Okay. All right. It's one of my tasks at Impact that are very close to my heart. Because there are so many things that as young women and as young girls we go through, right? And it's not easy. Ukhuluma nomuntu omdala. It's not easy to speak to your mom or whoever. But kulula to just go to your sister's room and just be like, yo, Fitz, this is what's happening, this is how I'm feeling. So sister to sister is that kind of platform where we can talk, as girls, we'll see, this is what we're going through, how can we navigate life in the right way? How can we get our identity when so many things are trying to define us, but who do we really allow to define us, and what decisions and choices do we take for our lives, and why do we take those choices? So sister to sister, it's a free platform. Even in our meetings we're laughing, it's that free platform, because at the end of the day we want every young woman to feel at ease, ukhuluma, like not bottle things, because when something is in secret, then it has power, so once you disclose leyo or whatever that's bothering you, yeah, it makes a lot of things easier. So yeah, Nami, I'm not the ultimate big sister. That's sister to sister, but I do call my other big sisters that I've gotten along the way. Would come, let's learn, because it's also a learning platform for me as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I can see you are a social person. Ngiyakubona ukuthi social. I was about to ask also ukuthi when, because what if you are calling osisi abakwi age yakho, and then bayagowa, and then you never been there because very in same age group. I was about to ask that ukuthi mhlawumbe makhona inkinga like umuntu unenkinga emvelele and nina ningakodlula kuleso simo, because most of the time kulula like ukunavigate umuntu owazi ukuthi okay lesimo vele ngisengadlula kusona, noma ungakazi udlule kusona, but umuntu omdala ose experience in life. But now most usho ukuthi you also like have ama mentors, people abangaphambili kwenu, like abanmentorishayo, abanguidayo, abanisizayo kulezi zinto enizenzayo. Wow, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So guys, are you around Empangeni oDondolo? Uthandeka utholakala lapho guys. Ningazilengisi guys, ningazilengisi uThandeka ekhona, ningazibulali uThandeka ekhona, ningahlali emgaqweni uThandeka ekhona, msebenziseni bafethu lo sisi, msebenziseni. Ladies, niyayizwa sister to sister noma iziwe mina ngedwa? Okay. So kulento le ye sister to sister, I know ukuthi mhlawumbe khona le phathoseko wayithinta ukuthi niphinde nikwazi ukuthi nisize abantu ngama-pads, because most
Yes.
of the time we come across mhlampe osisi bethu thola ukuthi abamile kahle emakhaya and abakwazi ukuthi ba-afford ama-pads. So what do you guys do? Do you donate ama-pads kulabo bantu abanjalo?
Yes, we do donate. So before we started a sanitary drive, well, we call it a sanitary drive. I'll explain why.
Yeah.
We went, a few houses here, to just get a feel, with the girls, see the families, sibone ukuthi, do they have difficulty affording sanitary products? Because akusizi ukuthi sithi ngoba nakho sifuna ukwenza because it's trending, but we want to do something because there's a desperate need for it, so after doing that with my team, we realized ukuthi it's not only pads abasuke beshoda ngazo, but we have to add, some other products like your soap, toothpaste, whatnot and whatnot. So yeah, hence, yeah, we started giving out, our sanitary bags. And yeah, we've put out posters, people have been donating, and God has really come through because on average we help around 40 girls a month, and my room is always filled with boxes. But it's
Yeah.
just, yeah, it's just been God's grace. And for us it's not for show. um yeah, it's not for sure. I think you'd even see on our page we do post the actual packs so that um people who'd want to sponsor us or whatnot can see. But we will not post the girls bephethe the bags or
Yeah.
the pads as if it's a trophy, because for us, it's just helping. It's not something that we want to be seen angazi kanjani, but it's that's just the heart behind the sanitary um products.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. So you want to help people, but you don't want to show to the world that you're helping people. You're really a helper, eh? There's a question for you. There's a question for you from Utara Robin. Uti, what's your most memorable moment with Impact Girls?
Oh my word. Funny enough, that's one of my impact girls. Oh my. Oh my. Let me